right, let's start him up for the first round of the NELCAR Road Course Series here in New England at Thompson Motor Speedway. I'd like to give a big shout out to Trevor Kraus. There he is. He took home the victory in both races at Thompson on Sunday. He also races for Go Motorsports. As you can see here, I put it on pole in the Masters class, which was 9th overall for the first race. And then I'll show you the second race here. And look how close these times are. I put it on pole again for the second race. It was based on the fastest lap time. But look at that, 19.8 to 19.9 in those positions shown on screen. That's just crazy close. So any little tiny advantage, any little tiny draft changes the order. So here we go, green flag. This is the second race of the day. The first race, I finished second, Masters. I forget what the overall position was. But it wasn't too bad. So I started, sixth in this race, I think it was. Pretty happy with my pace, honestly. The car was just handling a little bit better, but we tried some different things. We kept going in a direction that we thought was the direction, and for me it wasn't. It turns out. So honestly, we're still learning. I'm still screwing things up when you think something feels good and it doesn't, or you think it feels good but you're not going any faster, you're going slower. That's no good. So still figuring all that stuff out. And in this race, like I said, we've gone more in the direction which caused the car to just not go as fast, basically. So you're going to see I get kind of a gap here to the guys in front. And to be honest, their lap times were just better than me. I wasn't planning on keeping up with the pros. But I'm leading the Masters right now. But Sean Buffington, the 9-time champion, he's going to catch up to me, no problem, pass me. I got nothing for him. But good to be back at Thompson doing some laps on the single-day event. So the Sunday-only race, we go out on the track 4 times. It's only a half day. You get a practice, a qualifier, and then 2 races. So I got some cars coming up my inside. And there's the man himself, Sean Buffington. Of course, I'd love to give him a hard time about it, but there's nothing I could do. I'd like to stick to his bumper, but that doesn't even happen for me here. Like I said, the car just went backwards in pace, so I'm just trying to defend from behind so I could prevent anybody from getting in between us, just in case there's an opportunity. But that's not going to work out either. I'm just going to get eaten up here in these opening laps. Mr. Jack Walker, as always. You can probably recognize him from some of my previous videos. We race near each other pretty often. Down in Charlotte as well. Absolutely wheeling it to keep her straight. And I've learned some things after the race weekend that I was doing wrong here. And one of them is not downshifting enough. So I think going into turn 1 here, yeah, I downshift 3 times. I think I could downshift again. See, I'm just not getting the drive off the corner, like the car to my right there. And they're also eating me up coming out of this next turn here, which I should be downshifting one more time, I think, here. I'm only downshifting once. I should be going down in another gear. And look at that. They could just pull me out of the corner. And, you know, despite doing that, I still had some fast laps. It's just you have to be ultra smooth and really carry a lot of speed. And when you're around other cars, you're slowing down a little bit more, so you don't get the drive off that you'd get if you were down one more gear. These cars are overwhelming to drive, honestly, compared to what I've been driving, the Formula V, which is a very smooth momentum car. And you could, arguably these are momentum cars as well, but it's just a completely different animal. So I'm still just getting comfortable with driving the car around the racetrack, you know, in a relatively smooth fashion. A lot of gear shifting. In the Formula V, we basically have 2 gears. And a real short wheelbase that's on much slicker tires that move around a lot, locked rear ends, which is a totally different dynamic. But I'm just out there having fun, racing with some guys. I'm not looking to win anything. I don't think I'm ever going to keep up with the pros, but being able to get in a real purpose-built race car and go out and turn laps at a track like this, just absolutely love it. It's a great way to spend, well, burn some money, I should say. You spend a lot of money racing, but I could be spending it playing golf or something else. Here we are. Go. Another big mistake. Car is just looser than it should be. And now I've gotten a big push from behind. Him let me know that he's there. And going up the inside now. Oh. A little over-under action. Thank you. Coming in a little hotter than expected with that draft, I suppose. So we're going to have back-to-back weekends here in the Legends cars. This weekend is at, what you're watching right now is at Thompson on Sunday, which is just a single-day event, like I said earlier. Next weekend will be a 3-day event at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So it's not often I would do back-to-back weekends, but that's the way the schedule lined up this year, so that's what we're doing. Some of these guys are racing every single weekend. In fact, most of the guys in front of me are probably in the car on a regular... Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. We had a spin there, which actually ends up bringing the full course caution. But some of these pro drivers are driving these cars every weekend. I mean, not all of them, but definitely some of them. Not always on road course. A lot of times they go to ovals. So that car spun off. They did touch the wall, but they were okay. It wasn't much damage, actually. But the car didn't get going again, so there will be a full course caution here in a second. And so we are using receivers, which is nice because we're going to get the call on the radio here. So full course caution. So we'll slow down and they'll put us behind the pace car. Line us back up. Speed you guys through this so you don't have to sit through it like I did. But it's going to end up being a green, white, checkered finish. And I am honestly not looking forward to that. Obviously, I wasn't going to catch Sean Buffington, so I was fine with second place, but now I'm going to be in the mix. I am, in 9th or 10th, I think, at the moment overall, with 9 or 10 cars behind me. So I'm right in the middle of the pack, and with a green, white, checkered, you never know what's going to happen. And spoiler alert, something does happen here on the white flag lap, but we're coming back around to the green after they got that mess cleaned up. Thank you, safety crew. Green flag. And I'm expecting to just get sent right up the inside, but looks like everybody's playing nice. Slowing down a little bit too much even. little bit of tire smoke, a little lockup, a lot of side-by-side racing, protecting my inside. I don't need any dive bombs. Funny thing, Sean and Jack went off in that corner, and I thought, oh, this might be interesting, but they kept it on, kept it going. Didn't even lift, I'm sure. So we're coming to the white flag this time, and there's going to be a little bit of turn one carnage. So we have a couple of cars behind me that'll be drafting and pushing up the inside here. So they'll be going a little bit faster than they're used to going in this corner, and they're all the way to the inside, getting on the binders. A little bit of car contact there, and I get the same exact less contact from the back, and that sends me for a little half spin here. So let's watch it in slow-mo. You can see in the right mirror, 2 cars are coming past. I'm aware of this. I figured they're going to slow down, but they're just too far up the inside, pushing and trying to make that corner from that angle is going to be difficult and ambitious at best. So a little bit of car contact there, and I more or less get the same thing. I don't know if it's in the wheel or the bumper, but I get tagged from behind, stall the car, everybody goes by. And unfortunately, the left front tire went flat, and I don't understand fully why. I just popped off the bead, probably just caught the curb just right. Get the car going here again. And I didn't realize I had the flat until we started rolling, and of course the wheel's way off, so I didn't know if I broke a tie rod or something else was going on. Either way, I just wanted to get off the track and out of the way, let the race finish. Of course, they're on the last lap, so shouldn't have mattered, but car's drivable, might as well bring it in. But race done for me. DNF, unfortunately. That's how it goes sometimes, you know. If you didn't make ambitious moves, especially on the last lap, you're not racing. We'll see how it goes at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, but I'd like to thank all my sponsors, iRacing specifically. Thank you so much for making this happen for me again this year. And then the guys at Go Motorsports, we're always chasing the setup. You know, I think they've really found some things with their fast drivers that work, and I'm still trying some different things with them and trying to figure out what works, right? I've been fast. I've been okay fast anyway. I feel like there's a little bit more in the tank, and still trying some different things with the car. So thanks, Mike and Kevin at Go Motorsports. Contact them for anything. They have some rental cars available too. If you want to come join us for a race, you can arrange a single day event at Thompson or a day at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, even a single test day. Contact Go Motorsports shop in Maine. All right, and we'll get that video from New Hampshire Motor Speedway up as soon as we can. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you in the next one.